Hi, my name is Zoe, and today I'm going to be talking about cultural competence. So, first of all, what is a culturally competent educator? What does a culturally competent educator look like? So, a culturally competent educator understands social justice and they understand what culture and identity mean to people. Not only do they understand this, they have an appreciation for it. A culturally competent educator does not have biases and they want fairness for all of their students. So I would personally rate myself a 5 being culturally competent. This is because I believe that I have a good grasp on cultural competence, but I think there's always going to be room to improve. So some things that I believe in are allowing African American hairstyles in the classroom, and I don't believe in one denomination of religion in the classroom. So, for example, a teacher leading a group of students in a Christian prayer, I don't believe in this in the public school setting. So, while I believe that I try to be as inclusive as possible, now I know that things may be different in my classroom someday. So, I may have to dig deeper and try a little bit harder to ensure that all my students have everything that they need to succeed. So, I'll have to confront my own personal bias and really think about what I want my diverse classroom to look like to ensure that my students feel safe and comfortable in my classroom. I will need to talk to all of my students individually and get to know my students individually and what their lives look like so that I can help them to feel comfortable in my classroom. So, other things I can do to help students feel comfortable in my classroom is to attend workshops and classes that are designed for teachers who want to expand their knowledge on various backgrounds, cultures, and even disabilities. Um, so, my future classroom, I want it to be a place where students can feel free to be themselves and really embrace their culture and who they are. Um, I will always encourage my students to be who they are and to be themselves, and I will set expectations for other students to do the same. Um, so, being someone who grew up with a different beliefs than most people in my area and most people that I encounter having different beliefs than me, I am really good at understanding different perspectives, and I always want to dive deeper and learn more about these perspectives and ask questions, but to ensure that I am respecting all of my students in my classroom and that all of my students feel safe and comfortable, I will need to create an environment where my students don't feel like they have to hide who they are and they know that they can come into my classroom and always feel safe and always feel comfortable and always feel accepted. It is so important to me that my students from all walks of life will feel comfortable and safe in my future classroom someday. Um, Thank you.